Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And right now, Brooklyn, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant have pushed back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. Yours teams sometimes struggle right out of the blocks. When do they generally hit, in your opinion, the panic button?
Well, let's hope the panic button doesn't get hit for anybody, Kevin. But the one thing that would concern any team, obviously, is injury to a star, either an established star or a rookie they're trying to get good minutes for. But, boy, if you're hitting the panic button this early, look out.
But the one thing is, Doris, you can really kind of rectify the situation because of the length of the regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. An NBA year affords plenty of opportunities to find your footing.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. It's Warren and Leaf. They're the forwards. Kemba Walker is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. And for the Nets, we've got Brown. Cowboy is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the 3. They get it back. Out to Turner. Six on the shot clock. The 3 from Warren. The rebound by the Nets. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Here's Turner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Kevin, you love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hield can't hit.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for KD.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Durant nails both of them. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing that. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Warren.
You have to remember, the Nets surrendered their draft pick every year for 5 straight years between the years 2014 to 2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league.
Back to Walker. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The kick out to Warren. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Doris, you're right. Those picks you're referring to surrendered by the Nets in their 2013 trade with the Celtics.
And think about it, Kev. That transaction was one in a string of trades by the Nets, trading their picks for veterans. This 2019 draft, only the second time the Nets controlled their pick in the last 9 years. What they have achieved in the face of that is nothing short of remarkable.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
The Nets with the lead. Outside Irving. Millsap inside. Back to Brown. Outside Durant from outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what, Greg? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Now here's Hield. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Walker the pass to Turner. From the arc. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Warren the pass to Walker. Knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. Pass to Madison. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Pacers trail by 4. Now Walker. Hield right side. Over Millsap. Indiana again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Brown kicks to Millsap. The rebound by Turner.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end-to-end.
That's good from Turner.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Basket counts. Turner's got 7.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Warren. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Now, here is Irving. After T.J. Warren's miss, Irving passes to Durant. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot misses. So Indiana will take it the other way. There's the pass to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now, here is Irving. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Walker in the post. Millsap covering. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Then for the Pacers, Trevor Ariza's checked in for T.J. Warren. Harris comes in for Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Kemba Walker. Harris against Harris. Passes it to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Harris dishes to Durant. Irving passes to KD. Lets it go. Nice shot from the wing. KD's got 6. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Turner. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Gary Harris. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
Irving misses. And Indiana shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. The shot's good from Leaf. Leaf's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Harris. Last game he had 12. Irving passes to Millsap. Down low. And he lays it straight in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harris outside. Over Harris. And too long on the shot.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris's specialty? I think it is.
Harris outside. And it's blocked. Harris against Harris. Harris passes to Irving. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
Now here's Ariza. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough
and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
Now, here's McConnell. After the miss from KD. Pass to Turner. Harris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Irving kicks to Harris. Off target with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires it up. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19.
Take a break.
Scoring
Take a
just
break.
as great as ever,
Two
but
shots.
it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
And that one falls for Irving. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Cowboy. Taurean Prince comes in for Paul Millsap. And easy breezy subbed in for Durant.
What's incredible to me is Kyrie Irving at 6'3". Does he possess incredible eye-popping athleticism? No. But he can create his own shot anytime he wants, and his finishing ability is as good as it gets in the NBA.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Holiday looking for an opening. The pass to McDermott. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Nets leading by 6. Harris, right side. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Irving against Holiday. Pass to Turner. Over Thompson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 9 points for Miles Turner.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
In 2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, Trevor Ariza out there with McDermott. Then there's Harris. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. No good from Irving.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Holiday against Irving. Ariza outside. Fires the three, and the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn leading by 6. And there's the pass to Easy Breezy. And here's Irving. He's got 10. From downtown, that's good from Harris on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, when Joe Harris is making this kind of shot, turn the lights out.
Pass to Harris. Thompson with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Detroit Pistons. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And Ariza much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
The first one falls.
You know, you look at what a guy like Trevor Ariza can provide on the backside of his career. The numbers don't tell the story. This guy is a consummate professional.
Brown is checked in for Brooklyn. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Indiana. And so he makes both from the line. And Doris, you know with Ariza, at this point, it's really about the intangibles.
Well, Kevin, you know that Ariza's going to bring it on the defensive end night in and night out. He's going to make his open shots, but the leadership, the energy, he is a former champion, and you love having that on your side.
Now McDermott, following Tristan Thompson's three-point attempt. Wasted no time on that one. McDermott's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
Passes it to Harris. For the three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Holiday. Turner trying to free himself up. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now here's Thompson. Turner with the steal. Stolen. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren comes in for Trevor Ariza, and Walker subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Harris outside. Inside, the kick out to Brown. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brown outside.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. Now, he doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. And it's tied up with that one.
I think the Indiana Pacers, as an organization, a team that tries to grow its own superstars. Miles Turner, certainly a guy in that conversation. The 11th pick back in 2015, he has gotten better every single year.
Now here is Harris. 6 points for him. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Warren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 2. And Doris, you look at Turner's end, it's definitely at both ends of the floor.
No doubt, Kev. Turner was the league leader in blocks last season. He became a much more efficient three-point shooter, and now all of a sudden he's becoming a better facilitator out of the post. Just great development.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And here are the numbers for Turner. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 13 points per, over 2.5 blocks and 7 rebounds. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work. So the other guys can look pretty.
Here's Easy Breezy. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now the pass to Easy Breezy. Will it go? Stolen by Walker. McDermott with it. Harris is there. McDermott dishes to Walker. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes it to Easy Breezy. Out to Harris, and Brooklyn with another turnover here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Number 1, Miles Turner.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Right side to Walker. They kick out to Hield. Over Brown, and again, it's Indiana converting.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special.
Brooklyn making some changes. Cowboys checked in for Tristan Thompson. Millsap comes in for Taurean Prince. And Durant subbed in for Bruce Brown. Then for the Pacers, Leaf comes in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for McDermott. Easy breezy passes to KD. Here's Madison. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now here's Hield. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Hield on the double team. Easy breezy passes to Harris. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
And so he hits both.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Now here's Walker. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Hield. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
McConnell with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hield outside. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Good work defensively by Millsap. Nets trail by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
From deep, Walker. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Durant with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pacers leading by 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Both free throws good from Hield.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the wing, Harris. good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. McConnell with it. Guarded now by Irving. Hield against Harris. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Millsap. Over Harris. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Paul Millsap.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Millsap against Warren. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Warren's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Puts up a 3. Durant, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Harris finds McConnell. Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Millsap's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Madison. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Paul Millsap. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. 7 rebounds and 2 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And it's now only a 1-point Indiana lead. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. McConnell kicks to Warren. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Madison. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
One shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Nets. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 12 points and 7 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Cowboy is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Brown in a shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
You know this. Kyrie Irving, when he has the hot hand, is lethal. On a night-by-night basis, he is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Walker's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Leave kicks to Hield. Indiana moving it around. Walker with a clean look. No good from outside.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Brown inside, covered by Hield. Good D by Hield.
And the Pacers, a team that generally likes to work the ball until they find what they like.
No doubt, Greg, reflected in the fact that they were 27th in field goal attempts last season, right? That's because they are so patient and so disciplined on the offensive end.
Here's KD. The Pacers making the shot. And then Durant with the dunk.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Now here's Hield. He's got 7. There's Walker with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Millsap's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And yes, it's good. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Walker outside. But they get it back. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Turner.
One of the things I love about the Brooklyn Nets is the culture that's being created with this franchise. They are punching above their weight. There's no quit in this team. There is so much to like.
All free throws good from Turner. And Doris, you talk about the resilience of this Nets team. How about their 25-point fourth-quarter comeback last season against Sacramento?
Kev, they become only the 4th team to overcome that big a deficit in the shot clock era. This Nets team is not invincible, but I promise you they're going to make you work for every single thing you get.
Hield the pass to Leaf. To the inside, and Turner throws it down.
Kev, don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. Outside for Millsap. And there's the pass to KD. Over Ariza. It's hauled in by Leaf.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Hield, and he banks in the layup. Hield's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Irving. The kick out to Brown. Shoots a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Walker. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 9.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Irving passes to Millsap. Over Ariza. From the top of the key, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Millsap. 14 points for KD. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. To the paint, here's Turner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years. No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thompson, he's checked in for Cowboy. Taurean Prince comes in for Paul Millsap. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Durant. No good on the second free throw. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
And here is Hield following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn leading by 4. Easy breezy passes to Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes to Walker. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Pass to Turner. He kicks to Hield. They need this, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Irving. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harris dishes to Walker. Ariza outside. The feed to Walker. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Walker's got 4 points this quarter. Irving passes to Thompson. The pass to Easy Breezy. 6 to shoot. Here's Prince. Good D by Ariza.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Got a hand on it. Pushing it up. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. A shot's good from Irving.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And a four-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But, Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Harris looking it over. Turner finds Harris. There's the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. We've got a chance to check up on T.J. Warren's status. David.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Easy breezy passes to Irving. Here's Easy Breezy, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good from Irving.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
McDermott passes to Turner, and Turner throws it down.
So, Kevin, how about that? 7 foot, put it on the deck, and finish with authority. Miles Turner doing work.
Harris against Brown. Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Ariza against Prince. Here's Harris. The rebound by Prince.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
To the middle. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Pacers trail by 10. Ariza outside. Back to Harris. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Harris has got 5 now.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Easy Breezy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They retain possession. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 10-point game. Walker dishes to Turner. Lets the 3 fly, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. And stolen by Ariza. Turner, the bounce pass. There's Walker with the 3. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now, here's Brown. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Pass to Easy Breezy. And it's off from three-point range. Prince against Ariza. And stolen by Prince. Left side, Irving. Irving double team. Thompson against Turner. Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. with the shot. Offensive rebound, Nets. Down kicks to Prince over Ariza. Prince misses.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Prince, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Walker. Thompson passes to Easy Breezy. Now here's Irving. He's covered by McConnell. Irving double team. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Easy Breezy. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
And Durant puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Indiana, they've got Leaf. Doug McDermott is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. Now here is Harris. Now McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Leaf, no good. Irving passes to Durant. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Leaf. Leaf's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Warren. Over Harris. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Warren.
Well, T.J. Warren's frame and game perfectly suited for a finish on the interior.
Here's Madison. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Madison. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising, Greg, given that their front office is part of the San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Brown is checked in for Joe Harris. And stolen by McConnell. Harris outside. Pass to McConnell. Kicks it to Heel. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner and loves pulling the trigger from deep.
The pass to Madison. Can't nail the jumper. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Warren. Gets the bucket and the foul. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job. Well, you think back to T.J. Warren and how good he has been for the last few years. And yet last season, he took a huge step forward by adding the three-pointer to his arsenal.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. That free throw good from Warren. And the way Warren improved his three-point shooting last year, Doris, was incredible.
No doubt, Kevin. This is a guy who went from below 25% the year before from distance to making over 40% of his range shots. He did all this while coming close to tripling his three-point attempts. What an improvement.
4 on the shot clock. Irving from long range. And no good. And Indiana will come the other way. They get a hand on it. Turner dishes to Warren. Back to Turner. And here's McConnell. Passes it to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
All right, thank you, David. Warren against Durant. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Double team on Millsap. Shoots over Warren.
You can see how effective he can be when he's engaged. T.J. Warren needs to keep improving on the defensive end.
And McConnell gets it to go.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Brown. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought over Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. How great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the Raptors.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and KD drops them both. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Down low, and a fast break now for the Pacers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nets trail by 12. Irving passes to KD. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Inside, Durant with the steal. To the inside, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Durant.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Pass to Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Right, this is the size of Miles Turner because he's so skilled at using it to pick up these fouls.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Now Holiday, following Durant's three-point attempt, drops in the tray.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And here is KD, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield.
How good is Kevin Durant at using his length to his advantage? It really is almost impossible to block his shot.
And the pass to Hield. Puts it up from 12. Again, Indiana.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Irving against Holiday. Irving passes to KD. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
Down low, Hield. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hield's got 24.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Holiday with it. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. Hield against Brown. He kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Millsap has the open look. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Holiday goes in to the middle. Warren the pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Hield finds Holiday. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. A fader. Here's another rebound.
collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Both free throws good from Turner.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Irving passes to KD. Shot from the top of the key. Nets with the new shot clock.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, you can't allow T.J. Warren to get this close to the cup. Once you do, you have to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Nets trail by 13. Down low, Millsap. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Walker. Inside. They kick out to Hield. Over Irving. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Passes it to Irving. Irving double team. From 20 feet out. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 11. Walker finds Hield. This one for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Cowboys got rebound number 15 here tonight. Floats it up for Millsap. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Walker. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Hield with it. Picked up by Brown. It's good. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
The Nets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Warren against Durant.
2 minutes to go in the game. 2.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Here's Walker. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Outside Warren. 124 left to play here in the fourth. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
One shot.
It's going to be Warren shooting. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. That free throw good from Warren. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin. And the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell. In no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miles Turner.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's Leaf. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.